Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Journey podcast. I'm Emily, and I hope you're doing great today. And of course, I'm here with my partner in teaching, learning, laughing, and sometimes complaining, Josh.
Hey guys, I'm really happy to be here again. Today's topic is something very close to my heart. Building confidence in English. Honestly, it doesn't matter how much grammar you know. If you don't have confidence, the words get stuck inside your throat.
Exactly. I've seen so many learners who understand almost everything, but when they try to speak, they freeze. Their heart beats fast, their mind becomes blank, and suddenly they forget even the simplest words.
And it's not because they're bad at English. It's because they're scared of being judged, scared of making mistakes, scared of sounding funny. That fear is what stops confidence from growing.
But fear is normal, it's human. Even we felt it when learning other languages. I remember the first time I tried to speak Spanish, the woman in the shop looked at me like I was saying alien words, and I felt so embarrassed.
Same. When I tried to speak Korean for the first time, I accidentally said, I am a banana instead of I like bananas. People laughed, and for a moment, I felt small. But then I thought, okay, I'm learning. Mistakes are part of the process.
And that mindset is what builds confidence. You don't grow confidence by being perfect. You grow confidence by trying, failing, laughing, learning, and trying again.
Absolutely. If you never speak, you never build the speaking muscles. Confidence is like a muscle. Use it or lose it.
One thing that helps learners so much is starting small. Not big sentences, just small steps, like saying, "How's your day?" to someone, or ordering food in English, or sending a short message to a friend.
Yes, tiny wins. They look small, but they are powerful. Every time you use English successfully, even just a few words, your brain says, hey, you did it. You survived, and your confidence grows.
And another thing, speak even when you're not ready. People wait for perfect English, but perfect English does not exist. Even native speakers make mistakes.
Yeah, I make grammar mistakes all the time in my own language. Everyone does, but we don't stop speaking because of that.
Exactly. So why do learners think one small mistake will destroy everything? It won't. People don't care as much as you think. They just want to understand you.
You know what else helps? Talking to yourself. It sounds strange, but honestly, it's one of the most powerful confidence tools.
Yes, no pressure, nobody judging. You just speak freely. Describe what you're doing. I'm cooking rice now. I'm walking to the bus. I'm preparing my clothes. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes.
And you start thinking in English. And thinking in English kills fear because your brain becomes familiar with English. Confidence grows when English feels normal, not special.
Another technique is shadowing. You listen to a sentence and repeat it with the same rhythm and emotion. Shadowing helps with pronunciation, fluency, and also confidence because your mouth becomes comfortable shaping English sounds.
And trust me, confidence also grows when you stop judging your own voice. Many learners say, I hate my English voice. But listen, your voice is beautiful. It's your identity. You don't need to sound like an American or British speaker.
Yes, your accent is a part of your story. As long as people understand you, you're good. Enjoy your voice. Celebrate your voice.
Another thing is building habits. Confidence comes from consistency. If you only speak English once a week, you will always feel nervous. But if you speak a little every day, even 5 minutes, your confidence grows naturally.
And don't forget community. When you talk to other learners, you feel less alone. You see that everyone makes mistakes, everyone struggles, and that's okay.
Exactly. Let me ask you something, Emily. When did you feel your confidence in English grow the most?
Hmm. Honestly, when I stopped being afraid to embarrass myself, when I decided I don't care if I sound weird. I'm learning. I'm trying. After that, everything became easier.
Same here. The moment I accepted my mistakes, I felt lighter, free. I enjoyed speaking more.
Listeners, please remember this. Confidence is not something you magically get one day. It grows slowly, like a plant. You must water it with practice, sunlight of motivation, patience, and love.
And you know what else? Confidence grows when you celebrate your progress, not just the big things. Celebrate the small victories. I understood that sentence. I learned a new word. I spoke to someone for 10 seconds. These things matter.
Yes, don't wait until you're perfect to feel proud. Be proud now, today, at every step.
And be grateful. Gratitude changes your energy. If you say, "Ugh, my English is so bad," you kill your confidence. But if you say, "I'm grateful I'm improving," you open the door for confidence to walk in.
So true. And please, please, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to your past self. Are you improving? Yes? Then you're doing amazing.
And don't give up. Confidence comes from not quitting. Even if you're tired, even if you feel slow, keep going. 5 minutes a day is enough. Just don't stop.
Listeners, we believe in you. Truly, we've seen learners transform from shy and quiet to bold and confident.
You know, Emily, while we're still on this topic, I think we should talk about the moment when people freeze during conversations. That sudden panic, because it happens to almost every learner.
Yes, that moment when someone asks you a simple question in English and your brain suddenly stops working. It's like everything disappears. Words, grammar, vocabulary, gone. And the learner thinks, oh no, I'm bad at English.
But it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of being human. Even native speakers freeze sometimes.
Exactly. I once forgot the word microwave in English during a live class. My mind just went blank. I said, the hot box. Everyone laughed. Me too.
I love that story. And it proves that even teachers make mistakes. Everyone does.
And that's why learners should relax. Your brain freezes because of pressure, not because of low ability.
And the cure? Breathe. Slow down. Give yourself permission to think. It's okay to pause. Silence is not failure. It's thinking time.
Yes. You can even say, give me a second. Let me think. How do I explain this?
Those are natural phrases. Native speakers use them all the time.
Another confidence killer is criticism. Sometimes learners receive negative comments from people. Your accent is strange. You said it wrong. Why do you talk like that?
And those comments stick in your mind. They hurt. But here's the truth. Confidence grows when you stop giving power to those voices.
Yes, you are learning a foreign language. That's brave. People who criticize usually can't even speak a second language themselves.
Exactly. They're not your judges. They don't get to decide your worth.
Your value is not connected to your accent. Your value is not connected to your speed. Your value is not connected to your mistakes.
Your value is connected to your effort, your courage, your willingness to grow.
And that takes real strength. You should be proud of yourself.
Very proud. And you know, one thing people forget is that confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. Then confidence grows.
So true. Many learners say, I'll start speaking when I feel confident. But no, confidence appears after you start speaking.
Exactly. You build it through action, not waiting.
Just like exercise, you don't become strong and then start working out. You work out and then you become strong.
English is the same. Speak first, confidence will follow.
And even if your voice shakes a little in the beginning, that's okay. Shaking means you're stepping out of your comfort zone.
And the comfort zone? Nothing grows there. Outside is where the magic happens.
That's where you become brave. That's where you expand. That's where English becomes a part of you.
Another thing I want listeners to remember is that confidence is not loudness. Some people think, I'm shy, so I'll never be confident.
Oh, yes, we need to talk about this.
Confidence doesn't mean you shout or speak like you're on stage. Confidence means you express your ideas clearly, comfortably, and steadily, even softly.
Yes, quiet confidence is still confidence. Some people speak slowly, some people speak softly. That's beautiful. You don't need to change your personality to become confident.
You just need to trust your English, trust your voice, trust your progress.
And be patient with yourself. Confidence doesn't grow overnight. It grows a little every day.
Let's give some practical tips, not complicated ones, simple habits listeners can start today.
Good idea. I'll start with one. Speak English for 5 minutes every day. No excuses. Even if you talk to yourself, even if you read out loud, 5 minutes is enough.
Mine? Record your voice. Yes, it feels weird at first, but you learn so much. You hear your mistakes, your progress, your pronunciation.
And here's another one. Use English in real life whenever possible. Read menus, watch videos, talk to friends, leave comments online.
And my last tip, stop apologizing for your English. Don't say, sorry, my English is bad. Say, I'm learning. Thank you for your patience.
Beautiful. That sentence shows confidence and respect for yourself.
Exactly. And people usually admire your effort.
And confidence also grows when you reward yourself. After studying or practicing, say something kind. I'm improving. I'm trying. I'm proud of myself.
Yes, be your own supporter, not your own enemy.
Let me ask you, Josh, what helped you the most when building confidence?
Honestly, two things. First, speaking even when I was scared. Second, laughing at my mistakes instead of hiding them.
That's amazing. I think laughter removes shame. And when shame disappears, confidence can breathe.
Exactly. Mistakes stop being something to fear, and they become something to learn from.
And a sign that you're actually moving forward.
Yes, mistakes mean you're trying, and trying is the most important part of learning any language.
So, listeners, please remember, you don't need perfect English. You need brave English, honest English, real English. So, Josh, before the break, we were talking about small ways to grow confidence. I think another important point is speaking even when you feel shy. Many learners wait until they feel perfect, but that day never comes.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes from speaking. It's like learning to swim. You won't feel ready until you actually get in the water.
I love that example. And many students think native speakers will judge their English. But honestly, most people don't care if you make mistakes. They care about your message, your personality, your ideas.
Yes, and when learners understand that, they relax. I always tell my students, fluency is not speaking fast. Fluency is speaking comfortably.
Comfort is key, and comfort comes through building good habits. For example, talking to yourself in English can really help. Describe what you're doing, like, I'm making coffee, I'm getting my bag, I'm walking to work.
Exactly. It trains your brain to think in English. And thinking in English is a huge confidence booster because it helps you react faster in real conversations.
You know what else helps? Using English in small, real-life situations. Ordering food, asking for directions, chatting with a friend for 1 minute. When you succeed in these little moments, you feel stronger.
Right. And those small wins build big confidence over time. It's like climbing a mountain step by step.
Another tip is to celebrate your progress. So many English learners only focus on what they cannot say yet. They forget to recognize how much they've already improved.
Yes, I see that all the time. A student says, my English is bad, but they're having a full conversation with me. That already means their English is working.
Exactly. Confidence grows when you appreciate your own journey.
And speaking of journey, Pronunciation practice can also help confidence. When learners feel their words sound clearer, they feel more willing to speak.
True. And pronunciation doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be understandable. A strong accent is not a problem. It's a sign of your identity.
I love that. And learners should remember, every English speaker has an accent. Even Americans, British people, Australians, we all sound different.
Yes, there is no perfect accent. There is only communication.
Here's something I tell my shy students. Your English doesn't need to impress people. It just needs to connect you with people.
That's beautiful. And that's the purpose of language. Connection.
Absolutely. And connection builds confidence too. When you have a positive conversation, you feel encouraged to speak more.
Speaking more leads to more comfort. More comfort leads to more confidence. And more confidence leads to better English.
It's a cycle, a powerful one.
And confidence is also about mindset. If you always tell yourself, my English is terrible, your brain will believe it. That if you say, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm improving every day, you create a positive space for development.
Yes, your thoughts shape your confidence, and confidence shapes your performance.
That's why I always suggest learners practice positive self-talk. Before speaking, tell yourself, I can do this. I don't need to be perfect. I will speak clearly. I am strong enough to try.
Those sentences are so powerful, they really work.
They really do. And another important step is learning to laugh at your mistakes.
Ah, yes. We all make mistakes, even native speakers. I mess up words all the time.
Me too. Everyone does. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are evidence that you are learning.
That's true. In fact, the people who make the most mistakes are usually the ones who improve the fastest.
Because they're experimenting, they're practicing, they're pushing their limits.
And pushing your limits is the key to growth.
Definitely. And one more practical tip, read out loud. Reading out loud trains your mouth, your rhythm, your pronunciation, and your confidence.
And it also helps you hear your own voice in English. Many learners feel shy because they're not used to hearing themselves speak the language.
Yes, hearing your voice is part of the journey. And the more you hear it, the more natural it feels.
Another thing I love is shadowing, listening to a short sentence and repeating it immediately. It's like echoing.
Shadowing is great. It builds confidence because you copy natural pronunciation and rhythm.
And the more you practice shadowing, the more fluent you sound in real situations.
Exactly. And don't forget, confidence also grows when you practice with people who make you feel safe.
Yes, a supportive partner, a friend, a teacher, someone who doesn't judge you.
Learning in a positive environment is powerful. It makes you feel brave.
And bravery is a part of confidence.
Absolutely. Confidence is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to try.
And brave enough to keep going, even when it feels difficult.
And I think that's the message we want all English learners to carry with them. You don't need perfect English. You need the courage to speak. Your confidence will grow step by step.
Well said, Emily. And to everyone listening, be patient with yourself. Believe in your progress and keep speaking. Your confidence will come. Bye, everyone. See you next time.